If bathwater leaves skin itchy, hair frizzy, or the tub smelling like a pool, yeah, it's not just imagination. It's the chlorine and gunk talking. Stick around, because the right bath filter can flip that script fast. Today's countdown reveals 5 bathtub filters ranked from good to the one that actually made hard water feel, well, friendly. Expect real-world impressions, what each filter does best, where they stumble, and which one is worth buying once and relaxing for months. Let's get started.
5. Fiogiko Bath Filter for Tub Faucet. Fiogiko promises a 10-stage filtration setup aimed at reducing chlorine and common bath contaminants, with a claimed lifespan around 5,000 gallons, which sounds generous for a bath ball-style unit. The pitch is familiar: multi-stage media like carbon and ceramics to catch chlorine and sediment, with a BPA-free housing that hangs from the tub spout so water streams through it before hitting the bath. In practice, the biggest win is simplicity. No tools, no permanent install, just hook it on and go, which is exactly what most renters and travelers want. Now, the part that feels fine, not great. Flow performance can feel a bit choked on higher pressure taps, especially if the spout angle isn't friendly and the unit sits too close to the water surface, which can create splashback or noisy, turbulent flow when filling a deep tub quickly. If the faucet sits low or the spout is unusually shaped, getting a secure hang that doesn't twist during fill can be fiddly, and that's where bath ball geometry matters more than people think. The water feel after a few baths does trend softer, less pool smell, fewer squeaky, dry hands post-soak. But compared with stronger contenders, the improvement is modest rather than dramatic. For families using the tub multiple times a week, the claimed 5,000 gallons sounds compelling, but realistically, bath ball filtration performance often tapers before the marketing max, especially in harder water or older plumbing where sediment shows up fast.
4. Beati Bath Filter for Tub. Beati's bath ball style filter aims for wide faucet compatibility and advertises filtration across hot or cold, with a typical bath ball lifespan around a few thousand gallons per cartridge in marketing materials near retail listings like Walmart and similar catalogs. The unit is lightweight and BPA-free ABS, and the pitch is familiar. Hang, fill, enjoy cleaner water without tools or plumber visits, which is honestly the appeal of this entire category. Setup is fast, and in normal pressure environments, the stream tracks through the basket in a stable column with minimal spray, making it a calmer fill than some bulkier housings. Here's where the Beati started feeling okay rather than great. Degradation shows sooner in harder water households, which is common with this design, but with Beati, the drop-off feels like it hits earlier than mid-tier competitors, likely because the media bed quantity and contact time aren't as generous as the best units here. Another quirk: faucet fit is wide compatibility, but unusual spouts still require fiddling. And without an included extended handle or alternate mounting strap set, some users will play the re-angle game every bath just to keep it centered. Water feel improves, yes, but hair doesn't did that silkier glide effect to the same degree as the top free picks. And the chlorine odor reduction is noticeable, but not gone in tougher municipal supplies. That said, for guest bathrooms, infrequent bathers, or rentals where cost and portability matter, Beati is a workable solution that softens the blow of chlorinated water and keeps the tub from smelling like the Y after swim class.
3. Tubo Bath Filter 2.0. Moving into the "this actually feels different" tier, the Tubo Bath Filter 2.0 markets an original 8-stage system aimed at removing up to 99% of chlorine and a grab bag of contaminants while maintaining a BPA-free housing built for simple hang-and-go use. The 8-stage approach typically blends KDF, activated carbon, and specialty ceramics to balance the water feel while tackling odor and color, a combo that matters in bath use because the nose is the first quality control sensor. On the tub test, the chlorine odor drop is legit, and skin doesn't do that squeaky dry rebound afterward, which is the point of using one of these instead of inhaling pool vibes at home. The practical upside is stability. Tubo's housing rides the faucet neatly and doesn't chatter or rotate when the pressure ramps, so full tub fills don't turn into noisy water fans, which happens with looser ball designs. With repeated soaks across a week, hair feel improves, less chalky, less flyaway, especially for anyone sensitive to chlorine, and the tub residue post-drain looks cleaner, which usually tracks with better sediment and oxidized metal capture. The 2.0 round also seems to have better fit and hang refinements compared with generic clones, and that ergonomic detail matters more than brochures admit, because if the device annoys, it ends up in the cabinet. Is it perfect? No filter is, and honestly, Bath 2.0 marketing language across retailers can be copy-paste heavy, but the performance sits in that sweet spot where price, feel, and ease are aligned for everyday use.
2. Dreamwills TF100 Bath Filter for Tub. Dreamwills TF100 pushes a bigger claim set. Certified 15-stage filtration, reduction of up to 99% of heavy metals and chlorine, plus hard water softening benefits for sensitive skin, hair, and body care, with portability that makes it a solid fit for travel or rentals. In use, the TF100 behaves like a premium bath ball should. Fast to hang, steady under flow, and impressive on the smell and feel metrics right away, which is where multi-stage stacks earn their keep. Over a few weeks, the consistency stands out. Water feels less harsh, scalp irritation calms down for chlorine-sensitive folks, and kids' bath time loses the faint pool odor that lingers in unfiltered tubs, which is exactly the outcome most people want. Here's the angle that puts it near the top. The longer media stack and more complex mix gives water extra contact time, which appears to help in tougher municipal supplies where high chlorine and trace metals make basic filters tap out early. The housing and portability are on point, so swapping cartridges is straightforward without wrestling with tools, and the overall experience is set it and forget it in the best way. If baths happen several times a week or skin is finicky, TF100 hits that near flagship level without making installation a project, and that practical luxury is why it lands at number 2 here.
1. Flymooo Bath Filter. And at the top, Flymooo takes the crown because it nails the 3 things that matter: water feel, day-to-day usability, and cartridge swaps so easy they practically reset the UGG factor to 0. The 8-stage media array targets chlorine, heavy metals, and sediment while balancing pH, with a BPA-free ABS shell that handles hot baths without warping, which is crucial for folks who like steamy soaks after workouts or long days. Real talk, reducing that pool smell and that tight, squeaky skin is the immediate wow, and the afterbath feel lands closer to soft and clean rather than stripped, which is what a good bath filter should deliver. The design details matter here. Flymooo includes a splash guard cover that can pop in or out depending on pressure and spout height, keeping the stream tidy instead of spraying the tub wall, and the hang mechanism is intuitive, so install takes seconds, not minutes. The filter cartridge twists out in a simple 2-piece action, and doing that mid-month or mid-season takes less than a minute, which quietly solves the biggest reason people abandon these gadgets: maintenance friction. Over repeated fills, this one stays centered, doesn't rattle, and handles both hot and cold water without fuss, which sounds minor until the 3rd bath of the week when annoyances amplify. There's also the consistency factor. After multiple uses, hair behaves better, skin doesn't feel chalky, and the tub line is cleaner, which tracks with effective chlorine and particulate reduction at the point of fill rather than treating a whole house, which isn't feasible for renters. Final thought. That's all for today, folks.